I'm Kevin Thomas, pastor of Forest Lake United Methodist Church. Thank you for joining us as we look at this week's lectionary reading. Today, let's talk about Romans chapter 14, verses 1 through 12. Welcome those who are weak in the faith, but not for the purpose of quarreling over opinions. Some believe in eating anything, while the weak eat only vegetables. Those who eat must not despise those who abstain, and those who abstain must not pass judgment on those who eat, for God has welcomed them. Who are you to pass judgment on the servants of another? It is before their own Lord that they will stand or fall, and they will be upheld, for the Lord is able to make them stand. Some judge one day to be better than another, while others judge all days to be alike. Let all be fully convinced in their own minds. Those who observe the day, observe it in honor of the Lord, and those who eat, eat in honor of the Lord, since they give thanks to God. While those who abstain, abstain in honor of the Lord and give thanks to God. We do not live to ourselves, and we do not die to ourselves. If we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So then, whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's. For to this end Christ died and lived again, so that he might be Lord of both the living and the dead. Why do you pass judgment on your brother or sister? Or why do you despise your brother or sister? For we will all stand before the judgment seat of God. For it is written, As I live, says the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall give praise to God. So then, each of us will be accountable to God. Everybody wants to be right. We stake out our high ground. We search for evidence that supports our opinion. We gather people around us who will assure us that we're right. We build walls to protect ourselves and our loved ones from opposing viewpoints. Convinced of our position, we hide ourselves in fortresses of certainty, with only contempt for those outside our walls. As much as we enjoy being right, we equally enjoy the other side being wrong. Their wrongness only confirms our righteousness. The farther they wander off the path, the more certain we are to be on the right road. These divisions sound like the politics of 2020, but they actually reflect some of the earliest quarrels in the church. In Rome, Christians were arguing about biblical issues. The Old Testament, the only Bible first-century Christians had, contained strict rules about diet and about days for worship. These issues were not trivial, but struck at the root of biblical authority. Some said kosher only. Others said we can eat anything we want. Some said honor the Sabbath. Others said, we can worship any day. These were stark differences in orthodoxy. Each side was convinced they were correct. Somebody had to be wrong. Actually, they were both wrong. They failed to extend God's grace to those with whom they disagreed. Who are you to pass judgment on the servants of another? Who am I to accuse a servant of Christ? Is Christ not able to lead his own followers and hold them accountable? The division in our culture is palpable. It's time to tear down our walls and learn the ways of grace and peace. If it's possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. Paul said that too in Romans chapter 12, verse 18. Or as our founder John Wesley put it, though we cannot all think alike, may we not love alike. May we not be of one heart, though we are not of one opinion? Without all doubt, we may. Herein all the children of God may unite, notwithstanding these smaller differences.